where Republican Tiffany Smiley is trying to unseat Democrat incumbent dinosaur Patty Murray, who's been there for nearly 3 decades. Democrats must be getting nervous because now a trio of Seattle institutions, Starbucks, the Seahawks, and the Seattle Times, are coming after Tiffany. Let's start with the Seahawks. In Smiley's game day ad, her husband, who was blinded by a suicide bombing while serving our country in Iraq, makes a 2-second-long cameo wearing a Seahawks jersey. Apparently that's a crime. The Seahawks were so upset, they told the Smiley campaign it must immediately cease its unauthorized use of the logo. I kid you not. The campaign compiled and put up the exact same ad, but complied with that and took out the logo. Joining me now is Tiffany Smiley. Tiffany, the most galling part of all of this is that the Seahawks, I understand, gave your husband that jersey. Is that correct?
That is true. He was the 12th man flag raiser, and a whole stadium full of fans cheered for him, and we're honored, yes, to have him be a part of that. It's really unfortunate. And Laura, I don't think it's any coincidence that the Seahawks, Starbucks, and Seattle Times had this coordinated attack against me, because I'm talking about issues that are actually affecting Washington families, skyrocketing inflation, crime through the roof. I spent last week at a homeless encampment in Seattle. I cleaned up dirty needles. I talked with the residents. And you know what they told me? They said everything changed. These are people who are addicted to drugs every single day that we just allow to live on the street. They said everything changed when fentanyl came on our streets. And they asked me, what can you do about it, Tiffany? And I was clear, there is something we can do about it. Laura, I wouldn't even be surprised if Patty Murray worked with these woke corporations to try to bring my ads down, because they tell the truth about her failed policies. And anyone can join us in this fight. Yes, at Smiley for Washington. We can win this race. We will win this race. Patty Murray, a 30-year incumbent. I was 11 years old when she was first elected. She is not addressing any of these issues that are facing Washington families every single day. We have hope and vision.